they couldn't be enduring, they couldn't be great and effective on the screen if they were not given the right words what they are speaking. प्यार और कुछ भी नहीं, एक विश्वास है.
पहले से अब तक इतनी सारी बातें हुई हैं और उस फिल्म के दौरान भी इतनी सारी बातें, इतनी सारी यादें कि उनको जमा किया जाए तो एक छोटी सी किताब बन सकती है. परदेश में मैं काम कर चुका था ये सुभाष जी के साथ. उसके बाद जब उन्होंने मुझे ताल की कहानी सुनाई तो जिस तरीके से उन्होंने वो कहानी सुनाई और जिन फीलिंग्स के साथ सुनाई, तो मैंने उनसे कहा कि सुभाष जी, ये तो कोई फिल्म तो लगती नहीं, ये तो एक गीत लगता है और गीत को डायलॉग की क्या ज़रूरत होती है. कहने लगे नहीं, फिर भी यू हैव टू प्रोवाइड द मिसिंग लाइन्स. मैंने बहुत से डायरेक्टरों के साथ काम किया है, दर्जनों के साथ काम किया है, लेकिन हर डायरेक्टर ने मुझे हमेशा ये एहसास दिलाया कि वो डायरेक्टर है और मुझे वो करना है जो उसे चाहिए. सुभाष घई एक अकेला आदमी है जिसके साथ जब मैंने काम किया तो मुझे उन्होंने ये एहसास दिलाया कि नहीं, आप मुझे बताइए कि मुझे क्या करना है. और ये एक बड़े डायरेक्टर की पहचान है. मेरा ख्याल ये है कि सुभाष जी के बारे में ये कहना कि वो हरफन मौला हैं बड़ी छोटी सी बात है, लेकिन ये हकीकत है कि वो कहानी हो, वो डायलॉग हो, वो म्यूज़िक हो, वो डायरेक्शन हो, वो कोरियोग्राफी हो, या कोई भी डिपार्टमेंट हो, एडिटिंग हो, फाइनल पोस्ट प्रोडक्शन हो, उसमें मैंने सुभाष जी से ज़्यादा इन्वॉल्व आदमी अपनी पूरी फिल्मी कैरियर में नहीं देखा. और मेरा ख्याल ये है कि आज हम जितनी इज्जत, जितनी मोहब्बत सुभाष घई को देते हैं, उसकी सबसे बड़ी वजह ये है कि वो एक इन्वॉल्व आदमी है, एक ऐसा आदमी जो फिल्म सोचता है, फिल्म रचता है और फिल्म को जन्म देता है. मेरा ख्याल ये है कि इससे बड़ी बात नहीं हो सकती कि आप फिल्म बनाए नहीं बल्कि फिल्म को जन्म दें. और ये ऐसा जन्मदाता जिसने ताल और परदेश और हीरो जैसी फिल्में दी हैं, उसके बारे में क्या कहा जा सकता है सिवाय इसके कि तुम सलामत रहो 1000 बरस, हर बरस के हो दिन 50,000.
Thank you, Javed sir. Very inspiring. Now, film, to make a film there are many art and craft. And every art and craft has to work with the perfection, as you said. You're watching their statement. But because it's a musical film, so music has to have a rhythm. It was titled as A Beat of Passion. But who will look after the beat and who will look after the passion? The choreographer. And it was very tough for me to decide the choreographer, the quality of the choreographer, which kind of song should be given to whom and not to depute a wrong proposition. And I remember I wanted to be little ahead of time. I wanted to be modern. We all want to be modern every time. Even I want to be modern in 2018 also. But I'm talking about 1998, when I was making this film. I could think nobody. We used to picturize the song and we were used to a particular language and the grammar of the dance or choreography. But while working with him, I used to tell him, Shamak, I am expecting something new from you. So he will jump like this and he will do like this. I said, yeah, something like this. But let's not do what we have done. You have to do what we have not done. And he did that. All credit is to him.
Subhash Ghai has been, I always call him my darling, my Subi. I treat him like my own brother. And when he came and he said, when we did a show many years ago called Cinema 100, he says, when I do a film, will you do it for me? I said, I promise you, if I ever go into films, I will do your film. And when he called me for Taal, I was so excited. And then we had A.R. Rahman's music, so I was even more excited. And Aishwarya was my student then, and she became Miss World, so I was even more excited. So it was a lovely blend. And then he said, I'm giving you a song called Kahin Aag Lage. So I heard the song, and suddenly my body started moving. And if you see that song even today, it's not what is expected. The dancers were they were just jumping like this. It was just only that, and he found that so interesting, and I said, that's not a bad idea, let's try it. So I asked him, I said, please let's do something. He says, just do it, it's lovely. So he allowed me to grow, he allowed me to expand my knowledge, and that's what a beautiful director is. And that's how that song became so known, because it was just jumping. And there were just things happening. So I was very grateful to you, and I'm always grateful to you, because wherever you have been and wherever I have been, I've always thought of you with such fond memories. I don't like choreographing many films. I don't like choreographing films. I love doing theater. I'm a theater person. And I love teaching. I love my school. I love my music. I love my passion is teaching. But I will never forget your film, because you gave me even lovelier film for me in the sense of choreography-wise was Kisna, but you made me do something completely contemporary with gold and red, and that's the stock I show everybody and all my friends, even till today. So it's only because of you, because you gave me that strength to do it on screen.
Thank you so much. Between me and Rahman, with Rahman, I would like to share with you that Rahman used to work in night from 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. And I used to work from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. So I could understand what is coming for me. And I immediately saw to it that if I want a good music, I have to live at his terms, the way he wants, because I want a music with a divine force. And I could always see him as a divine person. And I remember between him and we used to spend, I think we spent more than 70 nights to compose the music of Taal. I must tell you this. I know it because as a producer, Bill came to me, I came to know that. So, 70 nights, but between him and me, there was another third person who was a very disturbing element, interference. But we saw to it that this disturbing interference element becomes the greatest contributor in our whole work culture. And I went to my great friend Sukhwinder. And I told Sukhwinder, you have to be with me. You see, we are creating a new team, myself, Anand Bakshi, Rahman Saab, and you have to be with me and with Rahman. Because I know about music, but I really do not know about music. Sometimes you have to see that you are involved in this. And trust me, and Rahman would also agree, and I also know about it, that this boy, Sukhwinder, is a madcap. And he is then you can see all his songs and all his composition, his work, the way he sings, the way he lives. He is a different kind of a Ramda Jogi, I would say.
Right.
And he was with us throughout. And so many songs rather which he sang, we had to change with some other singers because those were sung for different characters. Should I reveal, Rahman, that the originally song sung was by Rahman, Nahi Samne Ye Alag Baat Hai, by Sukhwinder only. And he has sung so beautifully, but we had to change because the characters on the screen were not matching. Sukhwinder is a force. He is an energy. He is aggression. So we both peaceful people needed some aggression. And the Sukhwinder was there, and you can see, मैं प्रेम दा प्याला पी आया.
Very disturbed. Then it was, Subhash ji ne bhi mentioned kiya 17 nights we spent for Music of Taal. And it was, I think, so 50th night. And Subhash ji was very upset. He said, Sukhi, tell Rahman, I'm not a director and you are not a singer, but he should understand that we are human beings. And he is absolutely right. We work from 9 o'clock to 6 evening, and he started by around 11. That is the beauty of his, I understand. The first song when I sung for Mr. Rahman, thank God, he accepted my voice because of, I sung the song by 4 o'clock in the mid of night, 3:30. And thank God the situation was very sad. And I was sounding very sad. Because usually, anyway, Taal, I must say one thing which is really truth, that both of them, they were making music of Taal, and I was learning. And that is working with me now also.
Super.